I'll start. Austin and Jamal at WSFA in Montgomery. This time of year, is there anything that's, I guess, new in a way that you're not, I mean, in a question I guess I want to ask is you're not really seeing much that's new for the first time. I mean, so what's the season, what's this point of the season really all about for you guys?
Yeah, when you get this late in the season, it always turns into a grind, and that's just how it is year in and year out. And really, what the good teams and what we're focused on right now is just on Troy. We have to get better each week, in and out, and that's what was really good about this bye week we just had. We had some extra time to look at some deficiencies we were having, look at some problem areas, work on those, work some kinks out, and really work on Troy. And that's kind of our mindset when we go into practice each week, as is just looking at us, and if we get better each week, then we know it doesn't matter who we line up against, as long as we're the best version of us and we're the best team on the field. That's all that matters in the long run.
Hey, Austin, this is John in Dothan. First, your thoughts on being a Campbell finalist. What does that mean to you? And then also, I was just curious, you talked about working on deficiencies. What are some of the things that y'all did discover, maybe after watching film work at the South Alabama game, that y'all really needed to clean up?
Yeah, so first about the award, it's just an honor. It really is. There's no other word that can be used to describe it. I myself was shocked when I found out that I was a finalist out of such a broad category of guys that were semifinalists for it. It was just, I was awestruck. I really was. And to me, it gives me more pride to be able to represent this university in such a positive way than pride in my own self. To be able to give back to this university and represent it in such a high regard, it means a lot to me, because this university has done so much for me. It's brought me connections and friendships and so many different things that it's really nice to be able to give back to it in such a positive way. And then, just going back to the football again, some of the deficiencies we saw, at least on the offensive side, we got to be better on third downs. We got to be better in the red zone. And these are things that we specifically worked on in the bye week. It's things that we know we got to be better at. These situational football scenarios, we got to be better, and we got to put more points up. And that's just the matter of the fact. Anything else? Oh. Go ahead.
What do you guys seeing from Louisiana's defense on film, especially the defensive line?
Yeah, I mean, they've always been really good up front. They've got good size, good athleticism. I think that it's going to be a really good challenge for us as an offense. We're going to try and continue being us and continue trying to run the ball, and I think we'll be successful with that. But they are a really good team. Historically, they're a really good team. We don't take anybody lightly, regardless of records or anything like that. So we expect a really good game, and I think it's going to be a really good game.
Austin, it's Jamal again. Coach Jamal mentioned that they've had your number the last couple of years. When you go against a team like that, and they've beaten you the last couple of years, does it give you an extra edge, but is there a little bit something extra that you want to play for, just especially being a senior, wanting to go out the right way?
Well, I think just in general that this team has a chip on its shoulder and a little bit of an edge about it, just because of how previous years have gone overall, not one team to the next, but we know that the level that Troy football is supposed to be at, and we know we were not at that level in previous years. So that's already been kind of our edge that we've taken into this season, and it's carried us week in and week out, and we're going to continue to use that.
KJ, first off, this Louisiana's football team, the offense, what do you see from them? What makes them such a challenge to attack, to defend?
They're overall just a big team. They have great size on them. They do a good job of running the ball. Really great wide zone team, inside zone team. They have a really big running back, number 23. I can't think of his name right now, but we've been looking at him a lot. He's a bigger guy, and he's like 230, 6'1", 6'2", 230. Always runs hard and falls forward, which is really nice. Number 8, and their receiver is a really good player. I think he had a really good game last week. Their quarterback, when he's on point, he's on point. He knows how to get his guys the ball, and their guys know what to do with it. We just gotta keep doing what we've been doing the last couple games, and that's stopping the run and forcing them to be a one-dimensional team. So if we can do that, I feel pretty confident in our game plan.
And then just real quick, a follow-up. You guys have played the first 7 or 8 straight weeks. How beneficial was it to have that bye week to get your bodies right, get your minds right, a little bit of a reset?
Oh, man, I loved it. I cannot complain. Got to spend time with my family and like a bunch of other guys. It's always good to get a little time away from football, especially being through a grind for 7, 8 weeks straight or whatever it is. And Coach Summerall did a great job, and all the other coaches did a great job of just letting us, have a little bit of time off and getting to refocus and stuff. Last week we still practiced hard. That never changes, but it was a good time, and I think we definitely needed it. A bunch of guys were able to recover good and get in a treatment and work their way back to almost 100%. So no, it was great. I loved it. I'm excited, and I don't plan on taking another break till we hit a bowl game or something. So I'm glad I'm getting back to work now.
KJ, Nick Bruce down in Dothan at WTDY. You mentioned the bye week and just preparing. How do you guys prepare with an extra week? Do you focus on Louisiana for 2 weeks, or do you just kind of work to get better that first week and then kind of zone in on Louisiana?
We always gotta focus on Louisiana. Like Stidham said, they're a historically great team. And we have not played our best against them the last couple of years. But it's also just so y'all know, they're playing a joke on me, and they're writing signs because I wrote a sign or whatever, which is totally childish. So I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that for everybody to know. No, the bye week is more just to really focus on ourselves and get whatever stuff we need to be corrected. They do a lot of stuff that is very similar to South Alabama, so it's a pretty easy transition to go. They have different personnel that we gotta pay attention to. So we focused on them quite a bit, but we also were just trying to get ourselves better and focus on what we especially as a defense on my side of the ball. Just how we can elevate our playing level, because we haven't played our best football yet. We're just there. We're getting close, and it's just in reach. But at the same time, we can be so much more of a dominant defense. So that's what we're trying to be. We're trying to be one of the best defense, not just in the Sun Belt, but in the entire country. So.
Well, what are the signs saying, KJ?
Man, they got what? They said, "I love Carlton Martial," which I do, but I don't need everybody to, say that. And then they're putting up, "Don't look here," but obviously I look because, ADHD and stuff. And then working the word dynamite. I don't know how to say dynamite like that. I'm not Shaft or anything like that. So I can't, I'll work it in one time and then this one. See how they be doing me? And you guys wonder why I'm so childish. Because I have childish people around me. They're funny. But I love these guys, though.
Are you even old enough to know who Shaft is?
Oh, man, no. I grew up. I'm an old soul now. Shaft, Black Dynamite, all those kind of things. Shaft, the whole theme song and everything. I got it down.
Anybody else for KJ?
All right, well, you're obviously the personality on the team. I need you to rank your top Halloween candies right now. Top 5.
Wow.
Your 5 best.
Top 5. I can't screw it up. I do like peanut butter, so I like Reese's. See, that's why I love these guys, man. They just come with it. They just come with it, man. I love Kit Kats. I'm a chocolate guy, so Kit Kats. I ain't gonna lie, I like Skittles. That's 3, and then they don't have Skittles for me. Tragic. I think I like God, what else? Snickers, obviously. Snickers. All right, I need one more. This one's got to be a good one. I'm not gonna lie. This lady gave me an orange one time, and it was the best orange I've ever had in my life. Swear to God, this nice lady down the street, she was amazing. She gave out fruit, which I was really hurt, and I was gonna go, roll her house and stuff. Don't do that, kids. But I tasted that orange, and it was the best orange I've ever had in my life. So I'm gonna give Miss Parker's orange the 5th spot for sure.
Anybody else? All right. Thanks, KJ.
All right, this interview was dynamite, man.